Welcome to Chosen Ones. You are chosen since birth. From the moment we take our first breath, we are each imbued with unique qualities, callings and purposes that set us apart. But what does it mean to be chosen? This series will guide you through understanding the power within, exploring the signs, struggles, and strengths that come with this path. If you've ever felt different, destined for something greater, or called to make a meaningful impact, then this journey is for you. Together, we'll dive into what it truly means to be a chosen one and how to embrace your unique mission in life. From the moment you opened your eyes to this world, life has been subtly, yet persistently, nudging you towards something greater. Perhaps, even as a child, you felt it, a quiet, indescribable sense that you were somehow different from those around you. Not better, not worse, but different. Maybe you felt an innate sense of responsibility, a need to help others or protect those who couldn't protect themselves. While other kids were focused on the day-to-day, you may have found yourself pondering life's big questions. Why am I here? What is my purpose? Why do I feel this way? There's a reason you felt these things. From an early age, chosen ones display signs that they're meant to walk a unique path, often marked by an intense curiosity, empathy, and sometimes a sense of being set apart. The feeling of being different can be confusing. When everyone else is fitting into neat boxes, you're struggling to fit into any of them. But this sense of not belonging, of feeling just a bit out of place, is a signpost pointing you toward a path others might not see. This chapter is all about recognizing that those feelings you've had aren't accidents. They're signals that you're being called to something greater. Many chosen ones share an unusually strong sense of empathy. It's not just that you care about others, it's that you feel their emotions as if they were your own. You've probably walked into a room and instantly felt the energy shift, knowing without a word if someone was sad, anxious, or excited. While this gift is powerful, it can be overwhelming. Sometimes it feels like the weight of the world rests on your shoulders, and you may even avoid crowds or certain people because their energy drains you. This isn't weakness, it's your ability to connect on a level that most people don't. It's as though you were designed to be a bridge, connecting with people's souls, offering them understanding and compassion that is rare and deeply needed in the world. Then there's resilience. Many people go through challenges, but if you're chosen, your challenges may have come early and often. Life has tested you in ways others might never know. Maybe you've experienced loss, rejection, or hardship that pushed you to grow up fast. These difficulties might have seemed unfair, as if the universe was throwing more at you than you could handle. But what you may not have realized is that these experiences were carving out your strength, sharpening you, building you up for the role you're meant to play. Every struggle, every tear, every heartbreak is not without purpose. They shape you into someone who can withstand the storms because those storms have crafted your resilience. When you're chosen, life often puts you through a crucible, but it's this very process that makes you unstoppable. Another sign that you're chosen is a strong, sometimes inexplicable intuition. You may have found that over and over, you just know things. Maybe it's a gut feeling that prevents you from making a wrong decision, or an urge that steers you towards something important. People may have even called you perceptive, or said that you have an old soul. This intuition is not random. It's your internal guidance system, a part of you that understands things beyond logic or reason. When you learn to trust this voice, you'll find that it always has your best interests at heart, helping you navigate your path and avoid pitfalls others might not see. But these signs alone aren't enough. Recognizing them is just the beginning. They're reminders, nudging you toward a purpose only you can fulfill. When you begin to notice these signals, When you start to understand that they're a part of who you are, something incredible happens. You realize that you're not just moving through life, you're being called. The journey of the chosen one starts with self-discovery. From a young age, you might have had glimpses of your potential, brief moments when you felt your true power. But as life went on, insecurities, doubts, and fears likely clouded that vision. The journey of self-discovery is about peeling back those layers and reconnecting with your essence, the core of who you are. It's a journey that asks for courage because, in order to find your true self, you have to confront parts of yourself you might have hidden or neglected. This journey isn't about creating a new version of yourself, it's about uncovering what has always been there. It requires self-reflection, a practice that allows you to ask, what do I truly want? What are my deepest values? What makes me feel alive? You might find, as you answer these questions, that your life has been filled with influences and expectations that don't align with your true self. It's okay to let those go. Self-discovery means stripping away anything that isn't authentically you, freeing you to become the person you were meant to be. With self-discovery comes self-acceptance. This can be one of the hardest parts of the journey because often, chosen ones struggle to embrace their differences. You might have felt shame about the ways you don't fit in, or frustration about feeling too sensitive, too intense, too passionate. But accepting yourself as you are is transformative. Your sensitivity isn't a weakness, it's your superpower. Your intensity isn't overwhelming, it's what makes you dynamic. Self-acceptance means understanding that everything you've been through, everything that you are, has a purpose. When you accept yourself fully, you step into a space of confidence and clarity, allowing you to move forward with strength and grace. On this journey, you'll face insecurities, the internal voices that tell you you're not good enough, not strong enough, not worthy enough. But when you confront these doubts head-on, you find that they're often shadows from the past, old fears that no longer serve you. Each time you face these insecurities, you chip away at their power, allowing more of your true self to shine. This is the work of the chosen one, to continually grow, to continually discover, and to embrace every aspect of your being. Being chosen also means facing adversity in ways that can feel relentless. Life doesn't just hand you challenges, it tests you, time and time again, with obstacles that might make you question your path. But these adversities are not without purpose. Every challenge is like a fire, refining you, strengthening you, and transforming you into someone who can withstand more than you ever thought possible. Each hardship you encounter teaches you resilience, the ability to stand tall even when life is at its hardest. It's this resilience that becomes your armor, allowing you to move forward with courage, knowing that you are strong enough to overcome anything that stands in your way. Self-doubt is one of the most common battles chosen ones face. This inner voice might say things like, "Who am I to do this?" or "What if I fail?" But self-doubt is only as powerful as the attention you give it. Every time you push through doubt, every time you choose to believe in yourself even when it's hard, you become stronger. You start to see that self-doubt is just a voice, not a truth. By choosing to move forward despite your doubts, you build a level of self-trust that is unshakable. Adversity doesn't only come from within, it often manifests as rejection or criticism from the outside world. People may not understand your path, and they may judge or reject you for it. This rejection can be painful, especially when it comes from those you care about. But rejection is often a redirection, guiding you away from what isn't meant for you. By learning to see rejection as a signpost rather than a setback, you transform it from something painful into something empowering. Each time you face rejection, you're reminded that your path is unique, that you're not here to please everyone, but to fulfill the purpose that is yours alone. As you navigate these challenges, something incredible happens. You develop a profound sense of empathy. Through your own struggles, you learn to understand and support others who are going through their own trials. Empathy is one of the chosen one's greatest gifts because it allows you to connect deeply with others, to offer them compassion, and to inspire them to keep going. This empathy is born from your own battles, your own victories, and it is the fuel that allows you to make a difference in the world. Every obstacle, every hardship, every moment of doubt is part of your journey, shaping you into the person you're meant to become. With each step forward, you become stronger, more resilient, and more aligned with your true purpose. This is the path of the chosen one, a path that isn't easy, but one that is deeply, profoundly meaningful. And as you walk this path, you're not just changing your own life, you're paving the way for others, showing them what's possible, inspiring them to find their own inner strength. Your gifts are your compass, pointing you toward a purpose that only you can fulfill. They aren't random quirks or accidental talents. They're essential parts of who you are, designed to help you walk your path and make your impact in this world. But simply having these gifts isn't enough. You need to develop them to turn potential into power and curiosity into skill. Honing your unique abilities is a process of dedication, patience, and practice. It's a journey that requires you to recognize, embrace, and refine these gifts so they can become powerful tools in your hands. Think about those moments when you feel most alive. What are you doing? Maybe it's creating art, solving problems, comforting others, or leading a team toward a common goal. These moments are clues, pointing you toward the abilities you're meant to develop. Often, our gifts show up as things that come naturally, as if we've been doing them forever. For some, it's the ability to connect deeply with others, to listen with an open heart, and offer support without judgment. For others, it's a unique way of seeing the world, a vision that allows you to create beauty or find solutions others might miss. Pay attention to these moments. They are your guides, and they are calling you to invest in yourself, to turn what's instinctive into something truly extraordinary. Refining your gifts is a commitment to practice and growth. No matter how naturally talented you are, development takes work. The artist needs to practice, the writer must write, the healer must learn the tools and skills to deepen their impact. Developing your gifts means showing up for yourself, day after day, even when it's hard, even when it's frustrating. There will be times when you'll doubt yourself, when your progress feels slow, or when you're tempted to give up. But each of these challenges is an invitation to dig deeper, to build resilience, and to turn your gifts into something unbreakable. Your path will test you, and that's because these gifts are powerful. They're worth fighting for, worth committing to, even on the hardest days. Embracing your unique abilities means accepting that your talents may look different from those of others. The world often tries to fit us into predefined roles, expecting us to follow certain paths. But your journey is different. Maybe you don't fit into a traditional mold, and your gifts don't align with typical career paths or societal expectations. That's okay. You're not here to be like everyone else. You're here to bring something new into the world, something that only you can offer. Embrace your individuality, your quirks, and your unique approach to life. Each aspect of who you are contributes to the gifts you're meant to share, and there's no need to change or compromise on what makes you special. It's also important to understand that your gifts are meant to evolve over time. The abilities you recognize in yourself now may grow, shift, or expand as you continue along your journey. Sometimes, what begins as a small talent or a quiet interest blossoms into something life-changing. This evolution requires openness and curiosity, a willingness to explore and expand beyond what you thought was possible. Each new skill you develop, each step you take in refining your abilities, brings you closer to a fuller, more vibrant expression of who you are. Embrace this evolution, knowing that each phase of growth brings you closer to realizing your full potential. When you begin to develop your gifts, you also start to recognize their impact on the world around you. You might notice that people are drawn to your compassion, your creativity, or your leadership. Your abilities don't exist in a vacuum, they're meant to be shared. Perhaps you've felt the power of this impact in small moments. A friend comforted, a project made better because of your vision, or someone inspired by your words. These moments matter. Each time you share your gifts, you create ripples, spreading your influence further and inspiring others to find and share their own talents. Your gifts are not just for you, they are a way to contribute, to give back, to be part of something larger than yourself. Sharing your gifts also requires courage. When you step into your abilities and share them openly, you make yourself vulnerable. There may be times when others don't understand or appreciate what you offer, and that's okay. Not everyone will see your vision, and not everyone will resonate with your message. But you're not here to please everyone. You're here to share what's unique to you, to offer your gifts to those who need them most, and to have the courage to keep going even when the world doesn't immediately respond. This resilience, this commitment to share what you've cultivated, is a powerful act of faith in yourself and your purpose. One of the greatest aspects of developing your gifts is that it gives you the opportunity to connect with like-minded individuals. As you step more fully into who you are, you naturally begin to attract others who understand and appreciate your talents. These people can become your allies, your collaborators, your mentors. They'll help you grow, challenge you to reach new heights, and provide the support you need to keep moving forward. Surrounding yourself with people who believe in your gifts can be transformative, giving you the encouragement and perspective to refine your abilities even further. Together, you'll build each other up, creating a community of individuals who are each dedicated to their own unique purpose. In the process of honing your talents, you may also encounter moments of doubt or fear. It's natural to wonder if you're really good enough, or if your gifts truly matter. But remember, every master was once a beginner. Every talent, no matter how powerful, begins as a seed that must be nurtured and cultivated. Your gifts don't need to be perfect. They just need to be true to who you are. Trust that as you put in the work, as you remain dedicated, your abilities will continue to grow and flourish. Each small step you take builds towards something greater, something that reflects the fullness of your potential. As you refine your gifts, you'll also find that they begin to define the path you're meant to walk. Your abilities are your guide, leading you toward your purpose and helping you navigate your unique journey. The more you commit to them, the more they will open doors, attract opportunities, and connect you with people who will help you along the way. Your gifts aren't just tools, they're a map, showing you where to go and how to reach your highest potential. They're meant to be trusted, to be invested in, to be celebrated as the beautiful, powerful aspects of you that they are. Developing your gifts is a lifelong process, one that evolves and deepens as you grow. Each new experience, each challenge, each success, and each failure adds to the richness of your abilities. You're constantly learning, constantly refining, and constantly discovering new facets of your talents. This journey is about becoming more fully yourself, about stepping into the fullness of who you are and allowing your gifts to shine. It's about transforming your potential into something tangible, something that impacts the world, something that aligns with the deeper purpose within you. In the end, the gifts you cultivate are not just tools, They're a reflection of your soul, a testament to the unique purpose you're here to fulfill. They are both the path and the destination, leading you toward a life of meaning, connection, and impact. Embrace them, nurture them, and have faith in the power they hold. You were chosen for this journey, and these gifts are your guides, your allies, and your legacy. Through them, you will leave your mark on the world, fulfilling the purpose you were destined for all along. Stepping fully into your calling is an act of courage. It's the moment when you decide that you're no longer just discovering or refining yourself. You're ready to embody your purpose in every aspect of your life. It's not about waiting for the right moment, because the right moment is now. Embracing your calling means taking everything you've learned, every gift you've honed, and using it to make an impact in the world. It means showing up fully, with intention, and offering what you have to those who need it. This is your time to contribute, to lead, to guide, to heal, to create, to live in alignment with the purpose that has been calling you all along. A calling is something you feel deep within you, a fire that drives you, sometimes quietly, sometimes like a roaring blaze. You might have felt this calling in moments of deep clarity, or in the small, quiet nudges that urge you to do more, to be more. But to fully embrace your calling, you must acknowledge that this is your purpose and that it's your responsibility to honor it. No one else can fulfill it. No one else has the gifts, the experiences, or the perspective that you bring. The impact you are meant to have is something only you can create, and stepping into this truth is one of the most powerful acts you will ever undertake. Living your calling isn't always straightforward. You'll likely encounter doubts, fears, and setbacks along the way, but when you're connected to your purpose, these challenges don't hold the same weight. They become part of the journey, tests that help you grow stronger, more resilient, and more capable. When you're living in alignment with your calling, you'll notice a shift in how you view obstacles. Instead of seeing them as barriers, you begin to see them as opportunities to deepen your understanding and refine your mission. Each challenge becomes a stepping stone, moving you closer to the impact you're here to create. Making an impact is not about grand gestures or sweeping changes. It's often the small, consistent actions that create the most profound shifts. When you're aligned with your purpose, even the smallest acts become significant. A kind word, a moment of guidance, a creation that inspires. Each action sends ripples into the world, touching others in ways you may never fully realize. Embracing your calling means trusting that these small acts of purpose are meaningful, that they build upon each other, creating a legacy of impact that goes far beyond what you can see. Each day, you have the chance to leave an imprint, to make someone's life a little brighter, to bring more understanding, compassion, or inspiration into the world. Embracing your calling also means committing to continual growth. Your purpose is dynamic. It's something that evolves with you, expanding as you expand. When you embrace it, you don't reach a destination. You embark on a lifelong journey. As you grow, your impact grows, and as you deepen your understanding of your purpose, your capacity to influence the world deepens as well. Embracing your calling is about being open to change, to learning, and to evolving. It's about remaining curious and humble, knowing that each step you take builds on the last, bringing you closer to a fuller expression of your purpose. Living your purpose often brings unexpected connections. You'll find yourself drawn to people who are also pursuing their own callings, who share your vision, or who can help you grow in ways you didn't anticipate. These connections are no coincidence. They're part of the magic of living in alignment with your purpose. When you embrace your calling, you begin to attract others who resonate with your energy, who understand and support your vision, and who can walk with you on this journey. Together, you amplify each other's strengths, creating a community of purpose-driven individuals who inspire, uplift, and empower one another. This community becomes a source of strength, a reminder that you're not alone in your mission. To truly embrace your calling, you must also be willing to let go of what no longer serves you. Sometimes, stepping into your purpose means releasing old patterns, beliefs, or relationships that don't align with who you're becoming. This process of letting go can be challenging, especially if it involves moving away from comfort zones or breaking away from societal expectations. But to live fully in your calling, you must make space for it. You must clear out anything that holds you back, anything that dampens your spirit or clouds your vision. Letting go creates room for growth, for clarity, and for a deeper connection with your purpose. It's a declaration that you are fully committed to the path ahead, even if it means leaving behind parts of your past. One of the most powerful aspects of embracing your calling is the sense of fulfillment it brings. When you're aligned with your purpose, life feels different. There's a sense of peace, of knowing that you're where you're meant to be, doing what you're meant to do. Challenges don't disappear, but they feel worthwhile because they're part of something meaningful. This fulfillment is a reflection of your soul's alignment, a deep knowing that you're honoring the reason you're here. It's a sense of satisfaction that goes beyond external success or validation. It's the quiet joy of living a life that's true to who you are. Your calling is also a gift to others. When you live in alignment with your purpose, you give others permission to do the same. Your courage, your dedication, your passion, they're contagious. By embracing your calling, you become a beacon, a source of inspiration for others who may still be searching for their own path. You show them that it's possible to live with purpose, to make an impact, to create a life that's both meaningful and fulfilling. Your actions serve as a reminder that each person has a unique contribution to make, that everyone's purpose matters, and that together we can create a world filled with people living in alignment with their true selves. In embracing your calling, you also commit to leaving a legacy. This legacy isn't about fame or recognition. It's about the lasting impact you leave on the lives you touch. It's the memories, the lessons, the inspiration you give to those who come after you. When you live your purpose, you create a legacy of authenticity, courage, and love. You leave behind not just achievements, but a trail of influence that will continue to inspire and uplift long after you're gone. Embracing your calling means understanding that your life has meaning beyond yourself, that the actions you take today will ripple outward, impacting others in ways you may never fully see. As you fully step into your calling, remember that it's a journey of constant becoming. Each day you're learning, growing, and expanding into a fuller version of yourself. Your calling isn't something you achieve or finish. It's a living, breathing part of you that continues to evolve. Embracing it is about showing up every day with commitment, with love, and with the willingness to be a force for good. It's about knowing that you're part of something greater, something that connects you to others, to the world, and to the deeper meaning of life itself. So take the leap. Embrace your calling fully, without hesitation, without fear. Trust that you are exactly where you're meant to be, and that your gifts, your strengths, your journey, all of it, is leading you to a life of profound impact and fulfillment. This is your path, your purpose, your legacy. Embrace it with your whole heart, knowing that you were chosen for this journey, and that the world needs exactly what you have to offer.